Hey everybody, Accurize here. Welcome back to the Long Dark Custom Stalker, Season 1, Episode 31. Here we are back at the camp office, and apparently my cat is jumping on the chair behind me. Sorry. Distractions. I'm getting attacked from all sides. Alright, so yeah, let's see what we can offload here. I want to go back out and try to carve up this this bear, if at all possible. So let me see what I can get rid of here. And we can get rid of these two books for now. Honestly, don't need the... You know what? We might use the magnifying lens if it's nice out there, because we're going to need to probably thaw out the bear to quarter it up, which is going to be the easiest way to do things. Dressing's fine. All that's fine. No big deal there, really. That looks good. A little bit of water. We got two bedrolls. We don't need that. Really don't need a water container either. So we can get rid of those two for now. Actually, you know what? Do I have room? I want to put this somewhere. Can I put it just up top here? There we go. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's put these up. Oh, nope. Not enough room. Got enough room here? Maybe. There's one. This little magazine. This one's really thin. So, alright, so that looks decent. Water container. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we got room in one of these. We should. Yeah, we do. These don't hold as much as I remember. Alright, lantern fuel, don't need to be carrying that. Honestly, don't need a lantern. Probably use a torch. Don't need the whetstone. Don't need that many revolver cartridges. I'll transfer all of those and then I'll just grab a few here. There we go. If we need more than 18 rounds of ammo to get to and from the bear, we're going to be in trouble. Like I said, yeah, we're going to keep that. Sewing kit, don't need that. I know I should put this downstairs. I think I want to do that. Don't need a hook right now. That should go downstairs as well. Alright. Look at her. She's just jumping straight down the steps. So the hook should go in here. There we go. Along with the other 9 hooks there. I got a lot of hooks, actually. Might be time to go fishing here soon. But first, we need to get this bear back to base. Back to base camp. There we go. We got more rifle casings there. What else do we have? Just materials. Yeah, I don't know why I'm carrying these around. That doesn't make any sense at all. I know I was going to build with them, but let's get rid of that. I think I could probably fit these. Maybe, maybe not. This is probably pretty full. Oh, no, it's not. It's not bad at all. Yeah, let's throw these in here. Oops, I want those back. I gotta put those back on. Otherwise, I'll be running around barefoot with boots in my backpack. Yeah, there we go. Let's wear those. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's check our clothing. Just make sure that everything's on the up and up. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Should be good now. What's our weight at? 23. Oh, yeah, we did good. We got rid of quite a bit. Get another drink here. Top up. And then I say we head out there and handle business. Get back to it. Alright, no food, but that's okay. We can cook while we work. Oh, it's 9 degrees out. It's super sunny. This is a great time to go carve this bear up. Alright. Well, let's go see what we can bring back. And hopefully the wolves are not out. So, luckily we don't have to go too deep into wolf territory. But the problem is when we're carrying all that stinky meat, they'll be happy to come into our territory. So, I'd prefer not to see any out here if possible. That would make our lives easier. Also have that wolf out here that got into a tussle with. don't know if I want to mess with him too much. I'll probably get, you know, I don't know. We'll go see what all we can get from him. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing good. Had a bit of an eventful day yesterday. Had the Secret Service in the area looking for a fugitive. And so I got his plate info and descriptors and all that stuff. It defrauded Social Security for like $200,000 about 2 years ago. So they built up the case and they were ready to make the arrest with the indictment. So anyway, apparently they were looking around for him all day, and then when I came in the afternoon, they were just about ready to pack up. So got the information from my lieutenant, and he was heading home. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna go hunt me a federal fugitive." So I was just patrolling around and got to a stop sign. And sure enough, there's a truck right in front of me. Matching plates. Looked at the driver. Only person in the car. Boom! It was him. I knew he had a drive. He was under suspension, so I pulled him over for that. And he's a nice guy. He's a 62-year-old gentleman. And I just got him out of the car, put him in cuffs, and told him about the indictment once I had him in cuffs for the DUS. And he acted a little surprised, but then I was like, it was something from like 2 years ago, and I guess you've admitted to it, and all this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember it. So, all right, he's still frozen, which I don't agree with. If it's warm outside, he should be thawing out again. Can't do that. All right, you can't quarter a carcass that's more than 75% frozen. So we need to figure out a way to get ourselves a fire going. How much? I don't think I have that much firewood or anything. I had left that back at this cabin. I can go forage some firewood. That's not an issue. But yeah, okay. So I just have those. All right, let's go get ourselves some firewood. Shouldn't take too long. I don't know how long it'll take to thaw him out either, but he should stay thawed for a while. Once we get him to like 74% frozen, he should be fine because my goal is to get the fire going before the weather changes, because right now we got direct sun, so we get a free fire. All right, let's see if we can get it done with these sticks. I don't know how long it'll take to thaw them out, but I'm gonna just grab sticks. So yeah, I got him on the federal thing, and the Secret Service agent met me at the jail with the warrant in hand. He's very happy because he's like, I'm the on-call agent this weekend, and I know what would happen. I'd get about 2 to 3 beers in, and I'd get that call that somebody else had picked him up, and I'd have to drop everything and run out to a jail somewhere, depending on where he got picked up, what county he got picked up. So it worked out. He was very happy. So then I got this message from the other guy who's... Oh, there's my rifle casing. I told you guys I'd find that one. I know there's another one back there as well, but I'll get that here in a minute. Over there by the cabin. That one's easy to find. It's by the cabin. So somebody mentioned that in the comments. They're like, RIP rifle casings. No, I got you. All right, which way are you coming, Wind? Which way are you coming? Come at me, bro. Come at me. All right, I think we'll set up here, and we'll see if the fire should have enough radius to reach there, so that shouldn't be an issue. All right, let's do it the proper way. I know. Wait, I can't use the. Huh. I was thinking I had to use matches, but I guess you can use Fire Striker to start up a. Okay, I didn't really ever notice that before. All right, good enough. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. Direct sunlight. Do we still have it? Yeah. I'm an idiot. I'm all about wasting fire resources in this playthrough, I guess. I don't know what my problem is. I got so sidetracked telling that story. Anyway. So, that worked out good. It's pretty nice.
Come on, little fire.
Got him about an hour into my shift. Like, oh, yeah. But honestly, it was just dumb luck. I mean, I was looking in the area he was supposed to be in, but I was just kind of listening to a podcast and sort of just doing my normal thing. Just happened to be nose to nose with him at this 4-way stop. So, oh well. Not something you get to do every day. as an officer. Oh, wow, that is... We won't need that much burn time. It's gonna... It's thawing fast. Okay, well, that's good. That's good to hear, at least. Alright. Nice and warm here now, too. Am I still protected? I think I'm still... I think my fire's still safe. Yeah, smoke's still going straight up. That's good. Despite the wind's best efforts. I think down in here you should be pretty impervious to the winds, except for like over that way, maybe, if they came in from that direction. Because we're down in this little basin here, and it doesn't look like it should be that... Yeah, we're going to be able to start quartering up here soon. Got my little sentry rabbits out here, keeping me safe. Any wolves come into the area, they're going to be the first ones to take one for the team there. A little rabbit fodder. So yeah, the guy was super nice, you know. I got it to the jail, and the Secret Service guy's like, yeah, he's a con artist. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's probably why he's super nice. He's get more flies with honey than vinegar, right? So, anyway. Yeah, but the other guy that was working, who was from the Inspector General's Office, Social Security Administration, some weird title for a special agent I'd never heard of before. I'm like, wow, those people have special agents? Huh, didn't know that. Never heard of that title before, but he left me a real nice voicemail like, man, thanks so much, really appreciate it. You've been slipping us for a while, and we really appreciate it. It's awesome, that sort of thing. So that was really cool. See? Interagency cooperation. It happens. I don't know why everyone is acting like it's like the locals are like, stay out of here, feds. And feds are like, we'll do what we want, locals. I don't know where that comes from in the movies, because that ain't how it works for me, at least. All right, I want to take the guts because those are the most important things to me. Because those are how we're going to build things. Now we're only one stinky. We can't be just one stinky. We'll take 2 stinkies. And now we'll head back because it should be kind of heavy at this point. Now we're still underweight. That's okay. I'll just go one at a time. I'm in no hurry. This is just going to be one of those episodes where you got to put in the legwork after a thrilling episode in the last one. You got to put up with my silly stories and my horrible fire starting techniques. Plan it all out and then completely do the opposite thing. Yeah, that's me. And she's already getting bored with me. Look at that. So Project Zomboid, that series, wow, very, very well received on the channel. That's good because that is one of my favorite. That has always been one of my favorite survival games. I've been playing that. I looked at the videos on the channel, and they were from like, I'd been playing that since like 6-7 years ago. It was like this and Project Zomboid, my top 2 videos that I always used to play back in the day, and so much had changed with that game. Whew. Such a good game. The graphics ain't the best, but I love the gameplay. And they did just put in a new game engine also. So they've had a huge update, that last update in 2020. And it's just a team that never gives up. I remember, and here's how grassroots it is. The guy who designed that game had it on a laptop, like all the data on a computer or a laptop in his apartment. And like he is definitely an indie developer because he didn't have it backed up anywhere. This is before cloud storage was like really huge, but he didn't have it off-site backup at all. And it'd be cool if these grew back. I know it's winter though; they don't really grow. They're just kind of like whatever's left behind from the summer growing season. But sorry, I digress from my digression. And I guess he was out at a club or something during the night, whatever, gone out to party on a weekend or something. He came back and his apartment had been burglarized, and they stole the laptop with all the game information, all the source code and everything. So he was basically like, guys, I'm sorry, I can't do any more development with the game. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is horrible. My life's work, my passion has just been stolen from me. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if they got the laptop back or what happened, or he's able to figure out a way to get the source code back somehow. through the game itself. I don't know, but he ended up, but he was freaked out. So I felt really bad for him back when it happened. And anyway, it ended up working out. I forgot to drop the bag out front here. That's what I'm doing. But that's how grassroots it was. He was just like, I just felt bad for him, man. But it was just like one guy, and like the whole game got stolen out of his apartment. So it's come a long way over all the years. Anyway, all right. So I'm just going to drop a pile of guts right here. Since there's so many of them, I'm not going to try to spread them out. They're everywhere. They would be everywhere if I try to do that. Okay, so we got 10 more curing, which is good because we were getting a bit low on guts. And I didn't see any wolves tailing us, so that's a good that's a good sign. We got good weather. We have no wolves tailing us. Check my weight again. Back down to 23. That's good. We're just gonna keep going, rocking and rolling. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Come on, baby, spread the news. All right. Yeah, what a great day. It's a Mystery Lake day. What do you expect? This place is just such a pleasant place to survive. For the most part. I need to find that moose, though. I've set out like three episodes ago looking for that moose, and then I get sidetracked with a wolf here, a bear here. But given the condition of our bear jacket, it's not a bad thing that we get this bear hide curing while we're looking for the moose. It sort of makes sense. It's a good use of time. It's an efficient use of time. It's sort of like the clothing. It's sort of like the exact opposite of my fire starting skill. What I've been doing. How I've been screwing up fires. Wasting resources. Big shout out to Draxus Storm Shadow for sending me a copy of Valheim. I think that's how you say Valheim, probably Valheim. I have not checked it out yet, but I am looking forward to that. I think after I record this episode, I'm going to get that started and see what that looks like. It got really good reviews, like really good. Something about like some reviews like it's redefining the survival genre. This is the way survival games should have always been, that sort of thing. Some people say it's kind of like Ark Survival, except with the Viking theme. So definitely looking forward to that. One thing that concerns me a little bit is the wind, but honestly, it's just slowing me down when I walk this way a little bit. Maybe I should go get the wolf gutted since the weather's good, because we don't want the carcass to disappear. So let's go gut this wolf up here while the getting's good. And I'm not too worried about. I think you can you quarter up a wolf? I don't think I've ever thought about it. I always just sort of, they're so small compared to a bear or a moose. It never really occurred to me to try it. There could be a wolf down here because we never ran into the Rabbit Valley wolf or whatever the heck this place is. Allen's Cave Valley wolf. I don't know. The one that's sometimes down here. Now you got the hippity hops out there. They look happy. They don't look like they're they're running for their lives in terror. So I think we're gonna be okay. That's the wolf's right here. I don't have to bust a cap in a wolf. I'll do it. I ain't afraid. Well, I'll try. I'll probably miss, but I'll try. Oh, we're gonna start getting a little weathery out here. Is that what's gonna happen? All right. Well, I kind of think maybe I should just grab the big things of big bags of bear meat while the wolves aren't out on the lake, and it's super attracted to me. But at the same time, I do want to see if I can get anything decent off of this. We might also bump into the moose out here too. That'd be crazy, because then I'd be like, well, I got a bear carcass here, a wolf carcass here, a moose, hopefully. hopefully a moose carcass and not a me carcass right here. Could very well be a me carcass with, or at least me with broken legs. These moose are no joke, man. But luckily I figured out what moose kryptonite is. Apparently it's a revolver. Not true. Not true at all. Don't try that at home. Okay. Where you at, crows? Oh, goodness. Stop it, wind. You're annoying. Well, no moose down here, but I don't see any scrapings either. Typically, you look for the scrapings, and that's where the moose will be. I have killed one here. I think it was my first moose kill that I got here. Where did the wolf go? Isn't he here somewhere? It's been a couple days. I lost my wolf. Did he get up and brush himself off? And I'm not sure. Oh well. Aimlessly walk around. Oh no, he ran off, didn't he? He like ran off that way or something. He's probably down here somewhere. I wouldn't mind getting his fur. That's right. I'm not going to go searching all over creation though for him. That's right. I like had the engagement here, I think. So right about here, somewhere around here. And then he like ran off down towards the river, the frozen river, if I remember correctly. Oh well. I guess he didn't die anywhere around here. All right, I'm kind of going to start running it here. Put a little pep in my step before the weather sets in. I'm going to try to get 2 more bags back. If I get 2 big bags of meat back there, I'll be pretty happy. Before we got to settle in for the night, so that's my goal. We got a big piece of bear meat out on the front step, so I'm going to eat that probably with the... I'll probably keep the cattails stocks. I don't need them. 1 big piece of bear meat should be plenty for the whole night, and then some of the morning, actually. And that'll get our condition right back up to 100%. Probably need to mute my phone. Just noticed that. Stand by. Let me try to do that. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm guessing we're going to grab 2 bags here, and then I think we're going to be done for the night. The moon's coming up. Plus the wind's at our back right now. So that'll... We're super stinky, though. Are we... Okay, we're good. How much are we? We're not bad. Of course, she is at 28 kilos. We can always drop one if we need to run or get moving a little bit faster. But let's get going here. We're going to find out if there are any wolves tucked away somewhere here in half a second. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit nasty after such a nice day. Run, rabbit, run. I love them, man. They're just leading the way for me. The little buddies. Can I push these guys ahead like I used to do with they're actually staying together too. That's even cool. That's even cooler. Like I used to do with the deer all the time before the deer decided to get a mind of their own. It's not a bad little thing right there. Ain't nothing but a thing. I'm a dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude. I'm gonna take you home. Oh, he's saying I won't go any further. I'm gonna lead you right into my house. I'm gonna open my door, and I'm just gonna get you to go right in my house. Well, this was definitely the time to do a meat transport like this. Stinky Cargo Transport, LLC. Actually, I take it back. It wasn't just, now that I say that, transport and all that. It wasn't just the Long Dark Project Zomboid. I also played a lot of Euro Truck Simulator too. And for some people, for some reason, people really like that. To me, I thought it would be like, it would just be the most boring thing in the world, but I don't know. It's a good game, though. I really need to get back into American Truck Simulator. I started playing it when it first came out the first month or so, but there's like, the map was very limited. Since then, they've expanded out so much, which was the plan the whole time, to go from like the West Coast and expand out state by state all the way to the East Coast. So I really wanted that to work really good in VR. I know I tried messing around with ETS2 in VR, but it was just a little clunky. I wonder if they sort of worked on that for American Truck Simulator. The other one that I'm really interested to see in VR is Microsoft Flight Simulator. With it'll be amazing because flight simulators in VR are just spectacular. Same for racing games. That sense of speed and depth, the depth perception is great. You can really pick out apexes. But yeah, that's the other one I'd like to see in VR. There is a little like roundabout hack. I can't remember what it's called. Vorpix or something like that. I'm probably way off with that, but for the Long Dark, and I got into VR in the Long Dark, and it was disorienting. It looked pretty cool, but it was disorienting. Keyboard and mouse just make things a little bit weird for some reason. I had pretty good VR leg, or yeah, I guess I call it VR legs. Basically, the ability to not get motion sick. I'm pretty decent at that. So there we go. 2 more bags. Still nice and warm out here. I'll say we harvest one up while we're sitting here. Might as well. Well, you know what? And it's probably a little too late to read. How much is this? 367. We're going to need to supplement that with our cattail stocks that we picked up. But that's all right. Well, let's just harvest this for now. I'm just going to do it by hand.
I would drink almost anything about now.
She's getting nice and tired, too.
Dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Now I'm just going to drop all these pieces of meat here. There we go. So when we're ready to cook, we're ready to cook. Let's get her something to drink. And let's get her some food and get her to bed. It's about that time. The owls are out. All right. I know that I normally would turn on the light here. I'm just going to go fumble my way straight up to bed to avoid... By the time it takes me to light up the lantern, I can be at the bed. So there we go. All right, let's get ourselves... Oh, shoot. I'm having a bad day, guys. I forgot my piece of meat down here. Pretty good timing, though. She got tired right there and not able to walk anymore, but we didn't see one wolf out here the whole time. Oh, what? Is there 2 pieces of meat here? Because now it's 880. Oh, there is. Oh, well, we're going to eat the big one. We're going to eat the big one. I didn't realize there was 2. I thought it was just 1. That worked out good, at least. Okay. Rather have luck than skill. All right. Let's eat this piece of meat here. And am I out of water, too? I am. I don't know why you guys put up with me. Honestly. I should have turned on the lantern after all this. I jinxed myself. That's what happened. I jinxed myself. I can barely see where I'm going myself, so don't worry, guys. I know it's pitch black for y'all, but I just happen to know where things are located. I'm sort of like kind of like a blind person here in the camp office, where I can pretty much count my steps and tell where I'm at. So, all right, here we go. Let's eat this up. It's cooked. At least I didn't eat raw meat. Yet, I'm sure that's yet to come. No doubt. All right. The reason why I'm so good at survival when things are just normal is because a lot of times I'm trying to kill myself and I have to fight myself. So I'm my own worst enemy, and I get lots of practice with that. All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and sleep for 10. She's really exhausted, and we should be 100% healed by then. By morning time. Hopefully the weather's good. We can go out and grab a couple more sacks of bear meat. I might go get that shell. 50 days, 2 hours, 28 minutes. And the sun is up. So we got a little bit of food left in us. But I say we...
Starving.
Oh, be hush. I say we watch our read our book here. Yeah, let's do an hour of research while we got the calories and all that, and we're feeling good and all that sort of stuff. Don't run out of water. Maybe we can finish off the book. Maybe. You know what? I do need to eat one of these. Otherwise, I will run out of calories, and then she'll stop reading. So let's do that. Last hour. Here we go. All right, tonight. What's on the menu for tonight? I just got back from the grocery store, and we're going to do the Sam the Cooking Guy jambalaya recipe tonight. So I got the shrimp, I got the andouille, I got the rice, I got the chicken broth, all the veggies. I'm ready to do it. Looks good. I find him very entertaining. The thing I like about Sam the Cooking Guy is that he's good. He encourages people to not be afraid of their mistakes. Like, he shows his mistakes on the camera and laughs at himself. A lot like me playing this game. Like, especially today. I don't know what it is with me today. I'm just sort of slap happy and just like, I don't know. I got the whole weekend ahead of me, so that's probably it right there. 4 degrees feels like. We got a gamey venison. You know, I'm gonna put this over here so it's a little more visible. Well, that's too close to the raw meat, right? There we go. They're different. You can tell, right? I hope I can tell in the middle of the night. Let's see if the wolves are out again. I don't know. But let's go see if we can grab a couple more bags. And then maybe we'll go do another lap, or go over to the try to find the moose. And if we can't find him in the usual places, then we'll gather some wood and do a big cook for the meat, the bear meat. Try to level up some cooking a little bit more. Might want to do it in one of these fishing huts while we fish too. That might be fun. Make some line. We got plenty of hooks. We got like 9 hooks. Then the other thing we want to do is go make arrowheads eventually. So we got some tasks ahead of us. I'm gonna worry about, while the weather's good, I'm gonna worry about getting I'm not gonna worry about that one piece of rifle brass over there that I'd forgotten when I first took the shot at the bear. That first shot, never picked that one up. I'm gonna worry about getting these bags of meat, because again, I'm not seeing any wolves out, and if I spend that valuable time of wolfless travel getting brass and then the wolves appear, I'm gonna regret it, because I'm gonna end up spending more. I'm gonna end up having to use more brass. Then we also eventually have to make it to Bleak Inlet, do some reloading, do some rifle pistol repairs, just see how that goes. Never done that before. I don't even know how to get into the Bleak Inlet lower part. I know that there's apparently you can go down a rope from the upper to the lower near the lookout tower, but I won't get this out just in case there's a wolf in the area. Sometimes there is one. I think it's the one that I shot. Well, no, it isn't. Because there is a separate one. It's here, and then there's one in the Allen's Cove Valley there. And then there's one up by the trailers. So this would be a different one. But the bunnies are still alive, so that's a good sign. There's our bear meat. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, did it disappear already? That seems a bit... harsh. Of course, I'm guessing if this was real life, this bear meat would not last this long out here. It would be up and gone. So it looks like we're going to have 2 more trips.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah. What's she at? 45? 42.9. Okay. She can deal. My biggest concern is the old 3 stinky lines. But so yeah, I think we'll do. There's no rush on the cooking. We could probably do swing down to Trapper Homestead, look for the moose down there. Obviously, if we get the moose, that'll change the schedule of things a little bit. But go down there, see if we can get the moose down in that area there. If not, we can head on over to Forlorn Muskeg Forge, do the arrowheads. I think that'll be the sort of the game plan. Rather than do the bear cooking right now. There's no rush on that. This stuff will be around. Once you harvest it out of the bags. The trick is harvesting out of bags. Even if you place the bags outside your camp and you just leave them in the bags, those bags, I think they disappear after like 3 days. So make sure you harvest it like down into meat before the 3-day or whatever it is. It'll eventually disappear. But if you harvest it down, the meat will stay there indefinitely. It'll stay there forever. So I've learned that the hard way. I almost feel like we need to status check the wolves, make sure that they're still alive. This is really weird that they haven't been out 2 days in a row. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I've probably seen it. I probably just never, like, recognized it. It's interesting. Yeah, they're not out. That's strange. Maybe words got out. It's best just to avoid me. Now, the only other thing that happened last night at work was got a call from a lady saying that she'd received a couple calls from somebody saying he was on her back step or front porch step or whatever. And then her son, 14-year-old son, reportedly heard noises outside. And anyway, it turned out to be nothing. She was like, I think my son's paranoid. I think this guy had the wrong number. But still, it's kind of unnerving. But before we got there, I was like, told my partner as we were leaving the station, I said, how much money you give me if I walk up to her and say, so like, I heard you got my calls. Here I am, as promised. But no, we just checked everything. Everything was fine. There's no evidence of anybody being out there. And there's a pretty decent frost on the ground. So if there was somebody there, we would have seen fresh footprints. All right, last trip, guys. Last trip. Oh, isn't it fun for me to bring down a large animal so far away from base camp? Yes, it's delightful. Takes me an entire episode to transport all the meat. But at least we did finish off that pistol book. I should check out my skills. See how much that helped. Now the big one is, what is it? Is guns, guns, guns or something like that? I think it's the big green one. It's like 25 hours worth of reading. That should take you from 0 to hero with your skill level if you put in that much time. That's like 5 books right there. The equivalent of 5 normal books. Lots of footsteps. Go back and forth, back and forth. It is really strange how there's no wolf activity around here at all. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I remember how that wolf ran off, because I like took the first shot. I think I missed that one and I connected with my second shot, and then he almost got to me. And I fired that third shot, and then he like was coming at me, and if he's looking at him from the front, he like went to my left, like did like a sharp turn to the left, and then ran off towards that that creek, that frozen creek down there. And I think I was pretty much I was ready to be done for the night. So I just needed to get to the trailer. And I didn't bother trying to track him or anything. And here comes the blizzard. I'm kind of glad that we took advantage of this. At least the wind is at our back now. If it's got to happen. Yeah, now it's -1 degree Celsius also. Alright. Well, Stinky Transport LLC. That's going to be the title for this episode. I gotta think, the way the thumbnails work, the transport's probably going to have to be a lot smaller. It's such a long word. Stinky Cargo LLC. That's what I'm going to do. Stinky Cargo LLC. That'll work. Otherwise, transport would be going all the way across the thumbnail, spilling off the page. Because that's what it was. I was literally deadheading it that way and running back full loads this way. All right. I don't know if I told you guys. I got a new cruiser. Did you guys? Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, we went from the Dodge Charger to see our fleet is slowly being replaced each year. Each year we get a new car and it replaces one of the oldest car and so on and so forth. So they've been transitioning to the Ford Explorer Interceptors, the Ford Interceptor SUVs, and just the Chargers just had reliability issues. That's all. It seemed like they were constantly, like every other week, it seemed like it was in a shop for something or another. Once it got to about 80,000 miles. But, so anyway, that's why they went with those. A little more storage in the back, too, for all the gear that we have to carry around now that's considered essential. But, back when I started, it was like, you had a spare tire, you had a print kit, you had a camera, and fire extinguisher and flares. That was it. Now we have so much more junk. I got ropes, I got blankets, I got lockout kits. Like, I got everything back there. I got gas masks, fallout gear. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I got a new SUV. The best thing about the SUV is, well, it's slower than a charger, which is fine. I'm in a village. I mean, how often am I actually going to be, you know, blitzing? Now troopers, I could see them being a little like, we need the power because they're going to flip around on somebody and then they got to get it back up to like 100 miles an hour to catch a speeder going 80. Yeah, it's you're going to need that power. But in a village where my average speed's probably about 30, it's not that big a deal. But my favorite thing is that the Bluetooth. I now have Bluetooth so I can listen to like all my murder mystery podcasts, which is how I spend most of my days. And I get in the car, it immediately starts up. And it picks up right where it left off. It's so great. It's like, don't even have to plug anything in. It's so nice. Those are the things that really matter to cops. Don't listen to donut media when they're like, oh yeah, they want the suspension, they want this and that. Man, I tell you what really matters is creature comforts and space. How comfortable are those seats? Okay. How many creature comforts we got? All right, cool. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's nice. The charger was like at 115,000 miles or something like that. It was like 2 years past due to get replaced. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Honestly, not too bad. Let's see here. Let's head on over while the getting's good here. I want to take... Should I cook? I should probably cook. I don't have any afflictions either, so I'm past... I can eat another piece of bear meat. Trying to think. How do I want to do this? Trying to think if we have food at Trapper Homestead. I don't think we do. I should probably... This is probably some nasty stuff in it. Yeah, it's super... It's going to kill me if I eat that. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. How do I want to do this? I think we stay here tonight. Yeah. Let's maybe go do a little fishing. Let's see if we can get some fish. I'm gonna try to make some line here. See if I can do this. Line. There we go. 2 line, 15 minutes. Make it so. Luckily, it's not like repairing. We will definitely make the line. It's not going to fail us. Okay, let's grab 2 of these hooks. There we go. And I don't know if we have to... I don't think we have to use this. Fishing tackle. Maybe we do. I guess we do. Oh, anywhere. You can do it anywhere. Never mind. Alright. Let's go do a little fishing and then we'll probably chop up some more wood for the cook session that's going to be needed. Yeah, alright, let's go. Be a little chilly as we walk out to our little fishing hut here. This will be a good way to spend a little bit of time during the day. Hopefully. What's our fishing skill at? I'm just curious. Probably not that high. Probably very low, actually. It's just into level 2, so we're still novice. Alright, I'm going to just run it here. Not too concerned about her strength right now, since we're not going to go we're not going to leave the camp tonight. We're going to try to get ourselves some fish. I'll carry some fish to the Trapper Homestead. I don't want to carry too much of it. If it's cooked, not so bad. It's not as stinky once it's cooked. But I don't want to be carrying a bunch of fish all across the map either. That's what I was debating is what am I going to carry? What am I willing to carry from the camp office to Trapper Homestead? Because I know there's no wolves here, but I'm sure they're all stacked up over there. Just waiting to pounce. I'm almost insulted that they don't have me in double coverage. Oh well. Oh, do I actually? Oh, I got the hatchet. I can use that. Okay. I was like, oh, I don't have a hammer. Yeah, that's right. You can use a pry bar too. Let's use the pry bar. I think that repairs with pieces of metal, right? So that should be almost indefinite. Let's do that. Let's see if we can catch a fish. If it gets too cold, we can cook it here, but if it gets too cold, we can always head back and let's try to do 2 hours. See what happens. Alright, we got ourselves a 425 calorie whitefish. And a big old bass. Come on. Alright. Let's try another 2 hours here. She's starting to get tired. And thirsty. Might have to interrupt here for the... Meh, I ain't going on. 5:30 on that. I know, I need a drink. That's what I was thinking about interrupting. Oh, there it is. 9. That's not bad. I'll take that. I think we're good. Let's head on back to the old homestead. And, ooh. Oh, there it is. And you guys are after me because of my fish, you sons of... I am it. Why did they put me in double coverage? Alright, there. Go back to... Now they're walking away. Go back to your... Oh, jeez. You guys are... You guys are annoying me. Alright. How am I supposed to get around you? I don't want to shoot you. I honestly don't want to spend the bullet on you. Alright, you know what? You know what? Screw you. I'm taking my fit. We're going. This is it. We're going. I don't want to shoot my fish. Alright, bring it on. That's it. I declare war. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare wolf war. That's it. Yeah. Word has gotten out. Oh, you didn't hear. You didn't get the memo. I really shot the hell out of the lake. You gotta have fun with this game, I'm telling you. Now this one ran down this way, so he's gonna reset. Then he's probably not gonna be scared this time, which doesn't make much sense at all. You gonna come at me? Or are you still in a scared... you are gonna come at me. Alright, I got you in the head. That was a good shot. Oh, wow. We're revolver expert. I figured I would have got that expert cred when I dropped the moose with one shot. Stop going up here, resetting, and then coming at me. Just go off and die already. Well, I guess I was complaining about there not being any wolves and not being in double coverage, and ask and ye shall receive. All right, here we go. That was not exactly what I wanted, but so be it. I want my fish tonight. That's why I was kind of pissed off about right there. All right, so let's see here. I want to redo a reload here. And then I'm gonna pick up my brass, put it away right away here. Before I forget. At least I'm gonna do this right in this episode. It's hard to stop shooting. Once you start shooting, it's hard to stop with these. The revolver's pretty fun. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. I'll put that rifle casing back. All right, there we go. Very good. Let's go get a fire going up here. Cook up some fishies. Oh, we got a couple pots too. That's awesome. Not what I intended, but I guess we can use sticks first. Sure, why not? Okay, let's just do it this way. Whoosh. Gotta love that. I every time. Just gets me right here. Okay. Not that it matters. Cedar and sticks start at the same percentage chance of success. I know. Lovely. All right. Put this out on your hip.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Cook it up. Cook it up. Cook it up. Do the bass first. It's going to take 34 minutes. This one will take less time. 32, really? I thought this one was significantly smaller. Huh. I could go and start the fire downstairs, but... Oh, you know what? How about we just keep this one going rather than let this one go out? What the... I had 1 minute left. What happened to embers? Screw it. I'm just doing it this way. I know I should do it with the torch. I don't care. I'm frustrated now.
Come on, little fire.
I saw 1 minute left. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter if you use sticks or cedar. If you're not going to add wood to it immediately. All right, there we go. Jiminy. That's fine. Not a big deal. Back to cooking. Normally, how long... Do they not do embers anymore? I don't know. Because you used to be able to have embers and then you could add fuel to an embers and it would flare back up again. But that was like 1 minute and then it was just like out. Maybe it never got to a... Maybe it never burned long enough to develop embers, I guess. I never knew that was a thing. I thought you always had embers. Huh. Okay, well. Guess not. Maybe they got rid of embers altogether. I don't think so. I doubt that. It's sort of a cool feature, I thought. Alright, let's just speed things along here.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Alright, cook up that last one. And you know what? Let's just go and do a pot of water. I know it's going to take a little bit of extra time. That's okay. We'll throw another cedar wood on here. There we go. She's nice and tired now, though. Definitely want to... There we go. So, I would read if I had the book started, but I don't. Let's take a look and see what all my skills are now that we have a moment here. So 4 on harvesting carcasses. That's really pretty good. Cooking's at 3. Not bad. We're getting close. We definitely want 5. That's the most important skill to level up for sure. Fire starting 3. Ice fishing 2. Rifle 3. I don't remember firing my rifle that much. I must have been doing a lot of reading. Archery 1. I haven't even shot 1 arrow yet, I don't think. No. I don't think I had an arrow to shoot. Yeah. I made the bow and I didn't have anything to shoot. I don't think I found any arrows. So, yeah. Yeah, haven't shot any arrows. Mending 2. Revolver up to 4. What is this? Aim assist minor. Struggle effectiveness increased by 20. Recoil compensation increased by 50. 4 condition per repair action. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have any repair kits because... Well, we don't have any repair kits. Gunsmithing. Brand new. Crafted ammunition conditions 20%. 50% of ammunition component harvesting. You're new to gunsmithing. You craft poor quality ammunition that is likely to misfire. No! Oh, that's not good. And they actually use misfire correctly. Thank you. I don't know why they capitalized it, though, because it's not the title. But when harvesting ammunition, you have an average chance to recover bullets, gunpowder, and shell casings. They did it here, too, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That makes me a little nervous. I didn't realize that there was a misfire. I've never had that happen. That would be interesting. I don't want to let wolves get too close to me then if I'm using reloads. Something, I'm glad I read that because I don't think I would have noticed that had I not. Okay. I don't want to start another pot. Otherwise I have one pot melted, another pot melting while this one's boiling, and I'll never get them done at the same time. So I'm just going to worry about this one, and then we're going to get some sleep. Yeah. So let's just pass time here. Okay. I'm happy with that. Alright, so we got lots of food here. Lots of good food. Some whitefish. The small... Oh, that's right. You get more... When you are better at cooking, you get more calories out of it than is advertised. So that's nice. Let's do a little bit of this. There we go. Let's see how many hours we can sleep. If we can get... Oh, that was exactly 10 hours. It was at 6:08, 6:08. Not now, but it was. And we'll take a little bite of this one. We'll see how much they should be good there. 788. Wrong screen. Here we go. Perfect. Let's get a drink. Almost perfect. Given the way this episode's going, I'll take it. Okay, there we go. See you guys in the morning. Oh, we're past an hour. I just realized that. This episode flew by. All right, 51 days, 4 hours, 54 minutes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Somehow I survive. It's just like Michael Scott's book. Somehow I manage. It's just my version. Somehow I survive. I don't know how. Despite my best efforts. Well, guys, if you made it this far, thank you for putting up with all that. Like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, as always. I promise I'll do better in the next episode. I'll try to learn from my mistakes. Y'all take care.